Welcome back to our third Bus Simulator 16 modding tutorial. In this video I will be demonstrating how you can integrate your own 3D model, in this case a sausage kiosk, into the city. I have already prepared the modification in the Bus Simulator 16 installation directory. In this folder you will find a text file called city, which contains all the definitions for our city modification. So let us open the file with Visual Studio Code. As usual, the header contains information about the name of our modification, the folder where all files are located, and the active flag. In the settings section below, we define all the objects which will be added by this modification. The array contains 4 object definitions. Let's take a closer look at the kiosk walls object. The mesh file property defines the file name of the mesh file inside the modification base folder. In the next line we define the position and rotation of our object within the world, as well as our materials. All associated files are located in the kiosk mode folder. Here you can find the 4 mesh files as well as the textures for the materials. First, let us have a look at the 3D models in Blender. I will now import the 3D objects into our workspace. The first one is the base model of our kiosk. The second file contains the service counter. Then there's the mesh for the glass front. And finally our roof. In this case, it is necessary to split our mesh file into 4 parts in order to be able to assign multiple materials for each part of our kiosk. In-game, our model will be reassembled again. Let's go back to our definition file. So we have our 4 meshes we've seen in Blender before. As I mentioned before, we have to reassemble our kiosk object. Because I've splitted the final kiosk object before, all sub-objects are well positioned and can share their in-game positions. There is one easy way to find out the right position value. Therefore, a utility feature was integrated into the game to help you with that. If you are in-game having the city map opened, simply hold the left Alt key pressed and the city coordinates your cursor is pointing at will be shown in the right lower corner. Once we found a suitable position for our object, we define the values for the x-axis as well as the y-axis. This leaves the value for the z-axis. The only solution here is to play around with the value. We've reached the end of our modification tutorial. At this point I would like to say thanks for watching and let's have a look at our modification again.